is it a estate plan married to the will?
It definitely is. So the backbone of your estate plan is really two key things. The first one is your will. And the first thing is that if you've got a will that's been done from the post office will kit, or a template that you found online, or even your suburban solicitor that is a bit of a jack of all trades, then it is likely that your will is insufficient to be able to cover for all contingencies in the event of your unfortunate passing. Like anything in life, when we're talking about something that carries such significant implications and repercussions, we need to work with a specialist. We are estate planning specialist facilitators where we help to facilitate the process, and we work with estate planning specialist lawyers to ensure that our clients go through the motions, because what we often find is that we say, hey, Steve, need to go get your estate plan done. I'm going to refer you to Bob, the estate planning lawyer. And you're going to go, sure thing, Jackson, I'm going to go do that. And you never do it because it's a horrible thing to think about. So we hold our clients accountable to going through the motion. So the cornerstone of everything is getting the right will. The second thing is having a binding beneficiary nomination on your superannuation fund. In 9 out of 10 instances, when we do research on our client's superannuation, and we spoke about super a couple of weeks back, that 9 out of 10 individuals do not have a binding nomination on their super. They either have no nomination at all, or they have what's referred to as a non-binding nomination. Now, let me explain this. Your superannuation with a binding nomination has the ability to bypass your estate, meaning that any super that you have and any insurance held within inside that super can be paid directly to a beneficiary or beneficiaries that you nominate. Now, a binding nomination requires a couple of things. It requires the official binding nomination document that your superannuation fund provides. And it requires you to have 2 independent witnesses that sign the document to verify that it is in fact binding. And it also typically needs to be updated every 3 years. Now, the common pitfalls that many people find themselves in is 1, they update their beneficiaries online. It means it's not binding. 2.
Oh, so they go online to do all this activity, which a lot of people have been getting used to doing. It's not binding. Whoa.
No. And the problem is that the super funds don't educate you around the implications. It's bad on their part, but the reason is they don't want to open up a can of worms. Second thing is that they inaccurately or in error get the documents witnessed. They sign in black pen, someone else signs in blue pen. They sign on the 28th and the witnesses sign on the 29th. They only get 1 witness. And all of these things result in the document not being binding. Now, here are the implications of having a non-binding nomination. If it's binding, the super fund must pay out that benefit to the individual beneficiaries that have been nominated. If it is non-binding, the trustee of the super fund will take into account the people that have been listed, but they need to provide an opportunity, typically by way of publishing an obituary notice. They need to provide a window of opportunity for other people who may be eligible beneficiaries to step forward.
Oh, dear me. So if you don't have all that stuff, you can then have the people, they will call them vultures, trying to jump in and grab the thing that you didn't want to take place. Gee, this is... Look, I'm sure many of you guys out there have not heard about this.
No one's ever heard of it. And most people only hear about it when it's too late.